I woke up at 3:17 a.m., not from a sound, not from a dream, just awake, like something had decided it was time again. The room felt wrong immediately, too still, like it had been waiting for me to open my eyes. My phone was glowing on the bedside table. I hadn't touched it. The screen was already on, already unlocked. One notification sat open, waiting. You forgot to lock the door. I stared at it longer than I should have, trying to remember getting up, trying to remember walking to the door, trying to remember anything before this moment. I couldn't. The hallway light was on. I could see it spilling through the crack beneath my bedroom door, stretching across the floor like it was reaching for me. I never leave that light on. I listen for footsteps, for breathing, for any sound that would make this make sense. Instead, the light dimmed slowly, not flicked off, but blocked, like someone had stepped in front of it and stopped. A shadow grew across the floor. Long, thin at first, then wider. It stopped just short of my bed. My phone vibrated again. It's closer than you think. I didn't turn around. I stayed perfectly still, staring at the wall, telling myself that if I didn't move, whatever was behind me would lose interest. I felt breath on my neck, warm, careful, like it was learning how close it could get without being noticed. Then it stopped. Not faded, stopped. The silence after felt heavier than the sound ever did. The floor creaked once, closer to the bed. I felt the mattress dip slightly, like weight settling beside me. The mirror caught it before I could. A shape stood behind me, too tall for the ceiling, its outline stretched in places that didn't make sense, like it had been pulled instead of grown. It didn't blink. It didn't breathe. It just watched. My phone lit up again, even though it was face down in my hand. You always wake up at this part. Something tightened in my chest when I read that. Not fear, recognition. My body reacted before my mind could catch up, like it remembered something I didn't. Images started bleeding through my thoughts. Me sitting up too fast. Me turning around too slowly. Me screaming every time. Just a little later than before. The room felt familiar in the worst way, like a place you've tried to leave but never really escaped. In the mirror, my reflection shifted. I wasn't lying down anymore. I was standing, watching my body stay in bed. My reflection looked calm, patient, like it had been waiting for me to remember. The hallway outside my room darkened, the light draining away as if it was being pulled somewhere else. The thing wearing my face stepped back slightly, making space, offering me a choice it already knew I wouldn't make. My phone buzzed again. Don't turn around. I tried to move my hands, they didn't respond. I tried to scream. Nothing came out. The bedroom door closed by itself with a soft click, sealing the sound inside the room. The thing stepped closer till our reflections overlapped, my face lining up perfectly with its movements. For a moment, I could feel its thoughts, calm, familiar, like slipping into clothes that already remembered my shape. My phone buzzed one final time. Thank you. The mirror went dark. The room went quiet, and I finally understood why it always let me wake up. Someone has to stay behind, so someone else can leave.